Today we'll be discussing the long division of polynomials. Long division is simply dividing a polynomial by another of the same or lower degree. Let's take a look at the setup. Let's say, for instance, we had this given polynomial divided by x squared plus x minus 1. Here's how we would set it up. Long division of polynomials is the same as long division that you've probably learned in your algebra class. So the setup would be the same. As you can see, the divisor is on the left-hand side and the divider is inside of the brackets. Now let's go on to actually solve this. There are three main steps you should remember. You should first divide, and then you should multiply, and then subtract. So first we will divide. We'll see how many times does 6x to the power of 4 go into 6x squared. 6x to the power of 4 is in the divider, and x squared is in the divisor, and those are the highest degrees. And we can see that 6x to the power of 4 divided by x squared equals 6x squared. Now we have to multiply 6x squared by all the terms from the divisor. And we have to subtract that from whatever's at the top. So we would do minus and then add a bracket since we're subtracting everything. What is 6x squared times x squared? It's simply 6x to the power of 4. What's 6x squared times x? That's simply 6x to the power of 3. And then 6x squared times negative 1, which is simply negative 6x squared. And then we subtract, and this gives us negative 7x to the power of 3 plus 6x squared plus 9x minus 3. Now we will repeat the same exact process. Divide, multiply, and then subtract. So negative 7x to the power of 3 divided by x squared would simply get us negative 7x, which we'll put at the very top. And now we multiply negative 7x by all the terms in the divisor. So that gets us negative 7x to the power of 3, negative 7x squared, and then plus 7x. As you can see, what we're doing is we're slowly eliminating the degrees. So first our highest degree was 4, now it's 3, and then it'll go down to 2, and then eventually 1. And subtracting this, we get 13x squared plus 2x minus 3. Now you can see that these two are on the same degrees. The highest degree in the divisor is the same degree as the highest degree in 13x squared plus 2x minus 3. So we will get 13x squared divided by x squared, which is simply 13. We multiply 13 by all the terms in the divisor, and we get the following. And subtracting that would be negative 11x plus 10. Now you may be able to notice that we're unable to divide further. We're unable to continue on with the process. And this is because the degree, which in this case is 1 due to 11x, is less than the degree of the divisor, which is 2. And now this means that this is actually considered a remainder. 11x plus 10 is considered a remainder. And so that means that it will be written at the top as plus negative 11x plus 10 over our divisor, which is x squared, plus x minus 1. Now we wrote negative 11x plus 10 over our divisor because that's denoting the remainder. You're unable to write it as just negative 11x plus 10 because technically it's not a completed step. And also this is considered a remainder, which means that it still has to be over the divisor. We didn't further divide it out, unlike our other terms, x squared minus 7x plus 13, which is why we're able to write that part of our answer without the remainder. But since negative 11x plus 10 is considered a remainder, we would have to write it over the divisor. So our final answer is 6x squared minus 7x plus 13 plus negative 11x plus 10 over x squared plus x minus 1. Hope this video helped. Comment down below any other math topics for me to review. Thank you.